There comes a moment in life when everything feels like it's falling apart. Challenges seem to multiply, obstacles rise up from nowhere, and doubt begins to creep into your mind. But let me tell you something, this is not a sign of failure. This is a sign that something big is coming your way. Before every major breakthrough, there is a test, a storm, a moment where it feels like the weight of the world is against you. But don't be fooled by appearances. This is not the end, this is the moment. Because when God is about to give you something big, He first prepares you to receive it. How does He prepare you? By removing what no longer serves you. You will start to notice things shifting, people leaving, old situations breaking apart, opportunities closing. It may feel like loss, but it's really preparation. God never subtracts without the intention to multiply. If something is being removed, it's because something greater is on the way. You will also feel uncomfortable. Growth never happens in comfort. When you are about to be elevated, you will feel stretched, challenged, and even a little lost. This is because your old self cannot enter the new season. The mindset that got you here won't take you there. You must be willing to evolve. Another sign, delays. You might feel like your prayers aren't being answered, like your efforts aren't paying off. But delays are not denials. They are divine timing at work. When God is preparing something extraordinary, He makes sure everything aligns perfectly. What is meant for you will never pass you by, but it will come when you are truly ready to handle it. And then, just when you're about to give up, a shift happens. Doors you never imagined start opening. Opportunities appear. The right people come into your life. Everything begins to make sense, and you realize that every challenge, every delay, and every moment of discomfort was shaping you for this blessing. So if you're in the middle of struggle, if life feels heavy, if things seem seething, and rejoice, because this means something incredible is coming. Stand strong. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. God is about to give you something bigger than you ever imagined. Be ready to receive it. Before every blessing, there is a test that prepares you for it. Life will challenge you in ways that seem unfair, making you question if you are truly on the right path. But this is not punishment, it is preparation. You must be tested to prove you are ready for the next level. Every struggle you overcome is a step closer to your blessing. When God is about to elevate you, things may start falling apart first. What once felt stable begins to shake, and the things you relied on no longer serve you. This is not destruction, it is reconstruction. God is clearing out the old to make space for something new. Trust the process, even when it feels uncomfortable. What feels like loss is often a divine setup for something greater. You may not understand why things are being taken away, but there is always a purpose behind the pain. The emptiness you feel is simply making room for something better. What is removed was never meant to stay forever. What's coming will make you realize why you had to let go. God removes people, places, and things that no longer serve your future. Relationships may fade, opportunities may disappear, and the comfort you once knew may dissolve. It's not rejection, it's redirection. Every time something exits your life, it is making space for something aligned with your purpose. What's meant for you will never need force to stay. Discomfort is a sign of growth. Transformation never happens in comfort. If you feel uneasy, uncertain, or even lost, it means you are stepping into something greater. Growth requires stretching beyond what you have known. The version of you that is emerging cannot live in the same place where your old self was comfortable. Discomfort is a signal that you are evolving. The mindset that got you here won't take you to your next level. The habits, thoughts, and beliefs that once worked may now feel restricted. To step into the bigger blessing ahead, you must expand your thinking, let go of limiting beliefs, and embrace the mindset required for your next chapter. A bigger blessing requires a bigger vision. Delays are not denials, they are divine timing at work. You may feel like your prayers are unanswered, but nothing is ever truly delayed. God is aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities in ways you cannot yet see. Trust that the waiting season is necessary for preparation. What's coming is worth the wait. When nothing seems to be working, God is working behind the scenes. You may not see immediate results, but that doesn't mean things aren't shifting. The biggest moves often happen in silence before they are revealed. Just because you can't see the progress doesn't mean it's not happening. Faith means trusting what is unseen until it becomes reality. The storm before the blessing is designed to strengthen your faith. You will face challenges that make you doubt, question, and even want to quit. But storms are not meant to destroy you, they are meant to prepare you. They build resilience, wisdom, and patience for the bigger blessing ahead. The stronger your faith, the greater your breakthrough. Every closed door is leading you to the right one. You may not understand why certain opportunities didn't work out, but rejection is often protection. What you think is a loss is actually a redirection. Closed doors save you from settling for less than what's truly meant for you. When one door shuts, another better one will open. What is meant for you will come when you are ready to receive it. You might think you're prepared, but sometimes God holds back blessings until you grow into them. Maturity, patience, and wisdom are needed to handle big opportunities. If something hasn't arrived yet, trust that you are still in training. When the time is right, nothing can stop it from coming. Doubt is the enemy of destiny. Faith keeps you aligned with your purpose. The moment you begin to doubt, you create resistance to the blessings that are meant for you. Fear and uncertainty will always try to distract you, but the strongest breakthroughs happen when you choose faith over fear. Trust in what you cannot yet see, and it will manifest. Challenges are confirmation that a breakthrough is near. When things get harder, it is often because you are on the verge of a major shift. The enemy of progress is resistance, and the closer you are to your blessing, the greater the resistance becomes. Instead of fearing challenges, embrace them as proof that you are on the right path. The struggle is temporary, but the reward is eternal. When God blesses you, He also protects you from what could harm you. Sometimes you are unaware of the dangers hidden in opportunities, relationships, or paths you desire. God sees what you cannot, and He shields you even when you don't understand it. The blessing isn't just about receiving, it's about receiving at the right time, in the right way. Trust that divine protection is always at work. Your patience is being tested because the blessing is bigger than you expect. The longer the wait, the greater the reward. If God gave it to you too soon, you might not be able to handle it properly. The delay is not punishment, it is preparation. The blessing will come when you are strong enough to carry it. Seasons of waiting are meant to develop your character, not discourage you. Waiting teaches patience, humility, and trust. It forces you to build the inner strength needed to sustain success. Many people fail not because they didn't receive blessings, but because they weren't prepared to handle them. Growth happens in the waiting, not just in the receiving. Faith is trusting in unseen blessings before they manifest. If you only believe in what you can see, you are limiting your own possibilities. The greatest breakthroughs happen when you hold on to faith despite uncertainty. Speak, act, and think as if your blessing is already on its way. What you believe shapes what you receive. What you lose in one season, God replaces with something better in the next. You may grieve lost opportunities, relationships, or dreams, but nothing is truly lost in God's plan. Every ending is the beginning of something greater. Do not cling to what has left. Trust that something better is being prepared. What's coming will make you forget what you lost. God doesn't just give, He prepares you to sustain the blessing. Many people pray for abundance but are not yet ready to manage it. If you want more, you must grow into the person who can handle more. Blessings require responsibility, wisdom, and stewardship. What you are being trained for now will make sure you don't just receive, but also sustain what's coming. Unexpected shifts are often the signs of upcoming miracles. Things may change suddenly without warning and leave you feeling uncertain. But divine shifts are never accidents, they are the positioning of something greater. When life suddenly redirects you, it is not to punish you, but to place you where you truly belong. Miracles often come disguised as disruptions. Feeling lost is often a sign that you are about to be redirected. When the path ahead seems unclear, it means you are being guided towards something better. Confusion is not failure, it is preparation for clarity. Every time you feel uncertain, trust that God is making way for something greater. The right direction will reveal itself in divine timing. God closes doors not to punish you, but to guide you toward the right ones. Sometimes what you desire is not meant for you, or it's not yet the right season. A closed door is not rejection, it is divine protection. Trust that God knows what's best for your future. The right door will open at the perfect time, and it will be undeniable. If you are uncomfortable, it means you are outgrowing your current level. Growth does not happen when you stay where you feel safe. The discomfort you feel is an indication that you are being prepared for something greater. Do not resist the stretching, it is shaping you into the person you need to become. What once felt familiar will no longer fit who you are becoming. The biggest blessings often come after the biggest struggles. You may feel like you are being tested beyond your limits, but this is proof that something incredible is ahead. Pressure creates diamonds and struggle builds strength. Every difficulty is refining you for what's coming. When the breakthrough arrives, you will understand why you had to endure so much. Everything is happening exactly as it should, even if you don't understand it yet. Life may feel unpredictable, but nothing is ever outside of divine order. The moments of confusion and hardship are pieces of a larger masterpiece. Trust that even the setbacks are part of your story's design. Soon everything will make sense in ways you never imagined. Your breakthrough is closer than it appears. Keep moving forward. Just when you think about quitting, that's often when you are the closest to success. The final stretch is always the hardest because it requires unwavering faith. Push through the exhaustion, doubt, and fear. What you have been working toward is just beyond the next step. When nothing makes sense, trust that God has a plan bigger than your understanding. You are not meant to figure everything out on your own. Sometimes faith means walking forward even when you don't see the full picture. God's plans are always greater than what you can comprehend. What seems confusing now will one day be your testimony of divine wisdom. Rejection is redirection. What you think is a setback is actually a setup. What didn't work out was never meant to be part of your journey. Instead of mourning what didn't happen, look ahead to what is being prepared for you. Rejection is often a blessing in disguise, keeping you from settling for less. Something greater is coming, and you will soon see why the no was necessary. The people who leave your life are making space for those who truly belong. Not everyone is meant to go with you into the next season. Some connections are temporary, meant only to teach you or help you grow. When someone walks away, do not chase, release them with gratitude. The right people will come, and they will align with where you are going. God's timing is perfect even when it doesn't align with your schedule. You may have a timeline in mind, but divine plans operate beyond human clock. If something is taking longer than expected, trust that it is still on its way. Delay is not denial, it is divine orchestration. When the timing is right, everything will come together effortlessly. Your blessing is too big to be rushed. Trust the process. If you receive something before you are ready, you may lose it. What God has for you is being carefully prepared, and so are you. Growth takes time, and rushing will only lead to mistakes. Be patient, because what's coming is worth every moment of waiting. Sudden shifts mean you are stepping into something greater. Life can change in an instant, and these unexpected shifts are often divine interventions. What looks like chaos is actually positioning you for something better. Instead of resisting change, embrace it as a sign of transformation. The faster you accept the shift, the sooner you will see the blessing. When God is moving, confusion often comes before clarity. The process of transformation is not always straightforward. You may feel lost, uncertain, or even overwhelmed. But in time, everything will come into focus and you will see why things happen the way they did. Clarity always follows obedience and faith. Elevation requires separation. Let go of what no longer aligns with your future. Some things and people cannot go with you to the next level. Growth often requires letting go of comfort, familiarity, and even old versions of yourself. Holding on too tightly can delay what is meant for you. Trust that what remains after separation is exactly what you need. Every struggle you face is building the strength you need for your blessing. Challenges are not meant to break you, but to prepare you. Every obstacle you overcome increases your capacity to handle success. If life is testing you, it means you are being strengthened for something bigger. The stronger you become, the greater the blessing you can carry. If you're feeling resistance, it means you're about to break through. The closer you get to your blessing, the stronger the opposition becomes. This is not a sign to quit, it is a sign to push harder. Resistance is proof that you are stepping into a new level. Keep going, because the breakthrough is just on the other side of perseverance. The best things in life require faith before they can be seen. If you only believe in what you can see, you are limiting what is possible for you. Miracles, breakthroughs, and success come to those who believe before they receive. Act as if your blessing is already on its way. Your faith will attract what is meant for you. Your story is being rewritten. What's ahead is far greater than what's behind. Do not dwell on past failures, disappointments, or missed opportunities. The next chapter of your life is being crafted with divine precision. What's coming will be so fulfilling that you will understand why the past had to happen. The best part of your story has not been written yet. Divine favor doesn't follow logic, it follows faith. You cannot always explain why things work out the way they do, but faith will take you where logic cannot. Some blessings will come in ways that defy reason. That is the power of divine favor. It operates beyond human understanding. Stay faithful, and you will witness doors open that no one can explain. God is about to give you something so big that it will make sense of everything you went through. Every pain, every delay, every closed door will suddenly align in a way that reveals the bigger picture. What's coming will be so fulfilling that you will look back with gratitude for every struggle. The trials were never in vain, they were shaping you for this moment. Get ready, because the blessing is closer than you think.